What's going on, everybody? Joe of All Vapes here. We're talking about Zamplebox today. I'm actually going to take off the badass Zamplebox hat from my fam, a couple hours north of me up in Seattle, Washington. Lovely Pacific Northwest family. Just because it does a number on the lighting, and I need to get some better lighting for my reviews. But anyways, so we're talking about January of 2017. It's been an awesome new year up until now. Hopefully, the rest of the new year is going to be awesome as well. Now, I didn't get the opportunity, unfortunately, to talk about December's Zample box. I had a lot of stuff going on. Unfortunately, I do have a 9 to 5 job, so that stuff just kind of blends together sometimes. You know what I mean? You guys know what I'm talking about. Husband, father, blah blah blah. You don't want to hear me whine, but I'm going to talk about it real briefly with you guys so we can get up to January's Zample box. Just twins of awesomeness right here going on, guys. On top of that, I wanted to also talk about Zamplebox's new line, Z by Zamplebox. I've actually got 6 of their flavors. This amazingly badass tiny little box. Sweet. Awesome little surprise that I, as a coveted Zamplebox pro, no, also, Zamplebox is one of my favorite sponsors. They're more partners in vape than they are sponsors with me, but great people. I've made a ton of good friends there, and they're just awesome folks, man. They do great stuff for the community, release some great products, and obviously one of the best e-juice subscription services ever. It was the very first one ever invented, so they pretty much got their e-juice subscription game down. So first of all, I'm just going to whiz through the December Zamplebox real quick, and I'm going to give you guys a brief list of my faves. So there was my tasting menu. You guys know how I do this, okay? The box retail value, $68.50, so that's saving you money and time. Not going to have to go down to the vape shops or anything like that. First flavor that we're talking about here is from Hot Vapes, and that is Watermelon Chill. So basically just a watermelon menthol flavor. I love the watermelons because it just kind of recalibrates your taste buds after a while. You know what I mean? The second one is called Fire Crotch. Just as much fun to vape as it is to say, let me tell you. And the Fire Crotch is from EST Vapes at a California creamy strawberry cheesecake. That one was pretty much bomb, okay? Strawberry and cream seem to be one of those flavors that are so amazingly common and very typical, but it just breaks down to whoever's doing it right. You know what I mean? This one is actually a flavor that I tried well over a year ago when this stuff was brand new. It was Chef's Choice, and this one is Bourdain. Amazing flavor. It's butterscotch yogurt. It's super, super deep and rich, sweet and creamy all at the same time. So, they were definitely thinking of me when they did this box. Butterwood Tobacco by Red Rooster is the next one, and that's tobacco, butterscotch, and caramel. So kind of a unique trip on a typical RY4. I really appreciated it because sometimes unless you do a tobacco vape really, really good, it can come out kind of dry and bitter. But this one was actually fairly tasty, so good stuff on that one. Fuel Cell from Brea, California is the next company, and the flavor is shortcake, strawberry shortcake, ice cream, and milk. Pretty solidly creamy. Now, it was kind of a toss-up between this one and the Fire Crotch. I felt that the shortcake from Cyber Liquids here actually was really, really good. A little bit more on the creamy end, which pretty much banked out for my taste buds. The sixth and final flavor here is Entrepreneur from Self-Made Vapors. That was a sour green apple and caramel. Honestly, quite possibly one of the absolute best. Let me get a tighter shot there. This is probably by far one of the best green apple and caramel flavors I've ever tried. It was really, really good, deep and rich and buttery on the caramel, and the apple was tart and sweet, but not too much tart and sweet on either one. So I'd probably have to say that out of the three, my favorites were definitely the Entrepreneur from Self-Made Vapors and the Bourdain from Chef's Choice, as well as the Fire Crotch, or probably the shortcake from Cyber Liquids. That one's kind of a toss-up on that one. So there was December's Zamplebox in a nutshell. Again, I'm very sorry I didn't get the review online any sooner. My life has been an absolute crazy whirlwind of existence lately, but we're going to get this done and talk about January's Zamplebox. Now, stickers, swag, awesome, awesome stuff. Every now and then they stick in a brand new sticker. These all go actually on my wall right behind my workbench at work. If you guys have seen any of my Instagram pictures, you've seen what I do. And then, of course, the rating card, the 1 through 3, which one of your favorite 3 out of whatever box that you get. That's awesome, little cool addition. So I haven't even played with these yet, man. Check those out. Those are awesome flavors. So if none of you guys have ever tried Zamplebox, shame on you for one thing. They are the granddaddy of vape subscription e-juice services. They literally are the first one that was ever invented. So they have 3 tiers. Go into their website. You can start yourself a personal profile. You can get the gold, the silver, the platinum package. The silver is going to be just 3 bottles once every month, $19.99. Pretty cool deal. You go in there, you put in your taste, your flavors, your favorites, high VG, 50/50, whatever, and they'll send it to you curated every month. The gold package is what I have, the 6-bottle box, all in 15 millis. Whatever milligram nicotine you dig, and of course the flavors and everything's curated once again. That one's going to come to you at $24.99 a box. And of course there's the big fat daddy, the 11-bottle box. That one's the platinum. That's going to cost you about 45 bucks, so $44.99. Now all that stuff is curated, like I said. So we are going to go through the first flavor here is Galactic Grape from Mount Pocono Vapes. And I haven't actually had the chance to review anything from Mount Pocono. Heard about these guys, seen them all over Instagram. So that one is going to be an interesting one. And I love a lot of the sweet grape flavors. I've tried, you know, like icy grape watermelon mixes and stuff like that. But this one is a creamy grape filled with berries. So a little bit of cream going on in there, touching base to my heart right there. This next flavor looks pretty darn cool. Look at the bottle. Now that is blank. Frosted bottle. Spice Ice is the name of the flavor from Chrome, as soon as I can find it here. So it's a tobacco and menthol flavor. Pretty traditional, pretty typical of a lot of the early stuff, a lot of the flavors early on in e-juice manufacture. Lemony Snippets. That one looks, I'm going to guess it's a lemon cheesecake flavor on that one. Cheesecake with lemon glaze. That's from Bomb Sauce from Atlanta, Georgia. So nice to see something outside of California every now and then. This one is Berry Confused, and that one is mixed berry similar to Gusher Fruit Snacks. Holy Grail Elixir, Signal Hill, California. Melting Melons is the next flavor coming up here, and that is from Possum Trot. Definitely never heard of those guys, but watermelon and cantaloupe mixed with menthol. So this one's out of Olathe, Kansas. And any of you guys from Olathe, Kansas are probably nicking me right now because I guarantee you I'm more than likely pronouncing that incorrectly. But the last but not least flavor is Moo Moo's Milk, and that is from Mighty Vapors. So strawberries and cream. Once again, a very typical and traditional flavor. All breaks down to the manufacturer, guys, the quality of the milk, the quality of the cream, the quality of the strawberry flavor and extract, and so on and so forth. So this is my gold 6-bottle box, Zamplebox, for January 2016. And I got a hold of the guys over at Zamplebox, and I thank them for picking Joe of All Vapes inspired flavors. They all know over there that I'm a dessert lover fiend. But every once in a while, I like to switch it up. So the stuff that is in there, that's the creamy and the desserts and all that stuff, I leave in there. The rest of them, I leave in there too, simply because I like to switch it up every now and then. So looking at the tasting menu right here, it's a $69.99 retail box value. So ordinarily on the 6-bottle box, you'd be spending $24.99, so about 25 bucks a month. Now, I mean, $70 compared to $24.99, pretty much a no-brainer, you know what I mean? And for me, because I'm the only one in the house that vapes, my wife doesn't vape, so, I get to basically hoard everything once a month. It's kind of a new adventure for me every single month. I get new flavors, I get new awesome stuff, and whatever the stuff is that I try that I don't like, I kick it, to my neighbor or my buddies or to some of you guys, you know what I mean? So it is an ever vastly growing vape vault that I have. A lot of the stuff that I get from Zamplebox that I don't end up opening, maybe it's a double, or I've tried it before, maybe I liked it, maybe I didn't, maybe I do, and I want to give some away. I usually put in the vape vault. So there is that. Now we're talking next about Zamplebox Z line, Z by Zamplebox. So I'm going to pop these guys out. Now these guys are relatively new And I think they came out with these towards the last few months of last year, 2016. 100% made in the USA. Now the VG to PG is 65 to 35 on these, so you can drip the heck out of these, still get pretty solid clouds. I love pretty much every one of these flavors. Now, there's some I like more than others, some I like less. My favorite would have to be the grilled pineapple. And surprisingly, because you'd think that the cake ice cream would definitely be up Joe of All Vapes' alley, it was really super good. But you know, I've got 6 of these, so I'm kind of like going, okay, what am I going to like more? What am I going to like less? But it was an adventure. It's always an adventure trying something new every time. So the grilled pineapple, basically exactly like it sounds. If you guys have never grilled pineapple or seen it happen, it's done over an open flame, and then they put a little bit of natural brown sugar or some of that, you know, unrefined turbinado sugar, put a nice deep glaze on it. It just kind of gives it that caramely taste and flavor. And plus the heat of an open flame really brings out a good flavor on a lot of fruits, especially the tropical stuff. So if you go into the side of the box, they always give you their flavor description. Crispy caramelized sugar forms a tasty crust around the sweet, juicy, cool center of a properly grilled pineapple. This is that pineapple. I love these guys, man. They got such a way with words. But all these flavors between the grilled pineapple, the candied mango, once again, another brilliantly amazing flavor. So I love mango first of all, you know, from the get-go. A lot of people like the mango vapes. I love the, you know, the taste of a fresh cold mango. You know, when it comes to this one, they just candy it up a little bit, put a little bit of sugar, put a little sweetness to it, makes it for an amazing vape. And the cool thing about the candied mango is that it has almost a little bit of kind of a subtle creamy texture to it. Not necessarily like a milky creamy texture, but like a smoothie, which I really dug. I appreciated that because it sort of lightened out and smoothed out the flavor, no pun intended. But it does definitely tend to have just an incredibly mellow, really solid flavor. Now, here's where it started to kind of vex me. Strawberry lemonade. Pretty much a no-brainer here, right? This one just really didn't kick it forward to me. Now, the flavor was definitely consistent. Everything, the profile was there. That, you know, it was present. It was all there, but it just wasn't a big enough bang for my buck. I would have liked a little bit more on the lemon, a little bit more tart, a little bit sweeter on the strawberry. And typically, I'm not a massive strawberry vapor, but if I'm gonna vape it, it might as well be something that you know, I'm overly biased over. What can I say? Nobody makes everything just for me, you know what I mean? But it was still good. It was just a little bit too light for me. Now, apple pop was another one of those flavors that definitely had a 75-25 effect on me. So 75% of this I thought was amazing. The only 25 came from the fact that I wish the caramel, potato, would have been just a little bit deeper on this. Now, the apple came through really solidly. So I'm thinking maybe a Granny Smith, a little bit of Fuji, just a little bit sweeter, more subtle than a Granny Smith, but still tart. The caramel was good. It was present, just not deep, dark, and rich enough for my taste buds. So try and keep things unbiased, but these guys definitely know what they're doing. It was a good flavor. It was sweet. I would definitely vape it again. It's really really good stuff. Now the strawberry water, and I kind of laugh because you got to read the label on the back. Strawberry water, yes, strawberry water. So water infused by fruits. You guys have never tried anything like that before. It's kind of become a weight loss kind of a fad. You know, it's something you can drink instead of juice. It doesn't have as much sugar. It basically just gives a subtle essence. That's what this stuff does. So the strawberry was actually fairly sweet. I thought it was, you know, entirely pleasant. But it sort of has the same effect as like a weak unsweetened tea does. You know, just sun tea, some ice, and that is it. So you get the essence of what you're, you know, trying to convey, but that is about it. So it's very light. The structure is very low, but everything is present. So I'm not even going to pick this one apart because that's all they said. Strawberry water, yes, strawberry water. Good and refreshing, I'll definitely say that. Great for a summertime vape if you want something subtle but still sweet and flavorful. Strawberry lovers are going to dig that. And the very last but not least, my second to last favorite, cake ice cream. Amazing stuff. So the richest cake batter, the richest ice cream, so rich, baby. That's all there is to it. 65-35 on these once again. That one's actually the one that I'm hitting my 13 Heavens, 9 Hells RDA. So buttery and rich, not massively, but definitely present enough for me because I'm picky. Sweet, definitely had that nice cakey batter, kind of a consistency flavor to it. Not too heavy, overladen on any of the flavors. So sugary, definitely. Sweet, absolutely. Creamy, thick, and rich. Subtle. Not too heavy on any of that stuff. But all in all, I would say if I was doing some favorites here, let's go grilled pineapple number 1. Boom. Candied mango number 2. Boom. And of course, the cake ice cream in number 3. That's in the running for number 3. So Z by Zamplebox. Great flavors, inspired by some of the best folks you will ever meet in your life, guys. Let me tell you, Chris over at Zamplebox, Ian, Casey, and Tony. All the people that I haven't met, the people that I have met. Love you guys. Awesome vape fam. Hope we can keep doing this for years to come. So do yourselves a favor. Here's what I'm talking about. Check out Zamplebox. You can get all of the Z by Zamplebox flavors, all of their lines, every single one of these, the grilled pineapple. Dig into that stuff on Zamplebox's website. They also have good custom wire that they make and sell for a lot of you coil builders. I don't know anything about that, man. I get somebody to build my coils for me. So dig into that. Definitely check out getting yourself a subscription, okay? It really will go far with you, especially if you're looking to try something different all the time and you don't have the time to go out and go to a vape shop, you know what I mean? So silver, gold, and platinum packages from 19 to 45 bucks. Everybody's got a little vape cash. Man, there's 20 bucks a month that I have spent that I don't even remember what they went on. You know what I mean? These, at least you'll remember. Personally curated. You go into their website, tell them what you like. The cool thing is once you get your box, you try the flavors, you see anything in there that you don't like, go back into your profile, change it, and you'll never see it again, man. That is how cool these people are. And I'm going to do you guys one even better. Put in the code JOEZB for your first month of Zamplebox, get 10% off. I don't make any commission off of this, guys. Don't make any money, just love Zamplebox, love what they do, and I love the fact that I get to be a Zamplebox pro, very blessed with that, know the people, good friends with them, and get to share that love with a bunch of my vape fam, awesome people such as yourself. So thank you for your support once again, listening to me babble on about all the awesomeness that is Zamplebox. Spread the word here at Joe Vol Vapes on YouTube. Check me out on Instagram. Got some awesome giveaways coming up that you're definitely not going to want to miss. Hardware, juice, cotton, coils, you name it. It's going to be an awesome giveaway. Got another one coming up in the month of February that's going to be even bigger and more important than that one. So definitely stay tuned. Spread the word. Love your guys' likes. Love your guys' follows. So one thing I want to leave you with is stay humble always. Love yourselves, love each other, and you keep it cloudy.